Peace, YouTube. This brother Swarm, and I want to let the females know they still view 100% of my content. Some say I'm a man hater or I mean a woman hater or whatever. But if y'all been on my channel, I already showed y'all that females view 100% of my content. Only women watch my channel. So they claim me being a woman hater is invalid. Let me show you something. I even got this book to try to understand black women. What's the name of it? Nobody knows the trouble I seen, the emotional lives of the black woman. See, I'm trying to get to understand them, but they act like they know me. I don't hang around none of them. Not now one of them ever spent 1 minute with me. I've been a loner all my life. My mama had 8 kids. I do not hang around not one of them. So for me needing somebody as a community or anything else, I don't need nothing. But like I said, I appreciate my female viewers, because I already know how a male act. A male don't want no younger male telling them, schooling them on life. And a female, even if she don't know what you talking about, she gonna sit down and try to listen and understand. A male gonna go in his ego. A male gonna go straight for his ego. Like I said, I can dress on my go through my life. Go through my live screen, you'll see me dressed decent. I'm just out here doing dirty work. And when I leave the library, I'm going to work on cars. A lot of people want me to work on their cars. A lot of people want me to do photography for them. I got my own online business, and I got my own social media site. It's called The Conscious Corner. Go in the Google Play Store and pull it up. Conscious Corner. And I bet it had Kevin Campbell under the name. I just got it on hold. I can put it back out there in a second, because I control 100% about it. Then I got a Google developer license. I put my social media app on Google Play Store. I put my own social media site on Google Play Store. And I'm the only one can take it off. But like I said, I hopped off surgery. I ain't on no drugs, y'all. I smoke marijuana. I got a medical marijuana card for PTSD. That's the only drugs I do. That's the only drug I do is marijuana. Then they see by me being skinny, they think I'm on coke and stuff like that. No, I'm a vegetarian. I don't eat meat. So ain't no meat gonna stick to me if I ain't eating meat. I only eat fruits and vegetables. People watch my videos after I leave off my live for some reason. But some people just come on here and communicate with me. But I notice I get most of my views when I'm not live. But like I said, I appreciate y'all female viewers. I got 162 videos and y'all view all 100% of my content. If I were women hating, why would I get this book? Why would I check this book out? To try to understand what a black woman going through. Ain't no woman hater gonna go there for and try to understand the mind. They just not gonna care. See, I'm working on myself. I have a female therapist. I have a female counselor. I got a female psychologist. And I got a female life coach. Everything I do female. Like I said, female counselor, female therapist, female psychologist, and a female life coach. Woman hater would not have all of it. I never got on my channel and called down one of my women out their name. And I said in one of my earlier videos, they not gonna come on my channel and call y'all no kind of names. They not gonna come on my channel and disrespect women when y'all showing me love. Y'all view 100% of my content. Why when I dedicate a portion of my channel to women, I'm not catering to men's emotion. They don't watch my content. Why would I promote them? Why would I promote you and you don't promote me? Y'all don't watch my content, so I'm gonna talk to the women. I'm gonna talk to the women. They gonna view my content. I'm gonna go change shirts and stuff like that when I get home. Don't worry about that. I got my own house. I got water, lights, internet, everything. New refrigerator, new stove, new everything. I ain't worried about what people say. I got a 401k plan. I got burial and life insurance. I got my life together. Got my own online business, my own social media site. And the thing about that ain't nobody gave me a penny. Ain't nobody buy the web hosting. Ain't nobody bought no domain name for me. Ain't nobody put nothing in the Google Play Store for me. Nothing. So I don't understand it is a spirit of entitlement that goes around. It's a spirit of jealousy. It's a spirit of entitlement. It's a spirit of envy. It's a spirit of hate. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm gonna show you the book again. Why would a woman hater read this? A woman hater would never even picked up a book like this. But I did because I care. Like I said, I got a female counselor, female therapist, female psychologist, and a female life coach. But I got something against women. If I had something against women, they wouldn't be my. I wouldn't have a female life coach. I wouldn't have a female counselor. I wouldn't have a female therapist. Like I said in one of my videos, my live on Facebook, I'm not always right in my way of thinking, and I'm not always right in the way I live life. I'm not always right. I'm not always right. And I can always be corrected. I'm not far from correction. If you see me messed up or you see me about to do something real messed up, stop me. If you see my flaws, point them out for me. I'll work on myself. See, I ain't no master of projection. Everybody want to project their problems out on others instead of dealing with the root problem, the source of our hate, which is on the inside. Because when I was self-hate, when I was fuck the world and fuck everybody, I hated myself deeply. I hated myself. When I was saying fuck the world and fuck everybody, I might as well say fuck myself. Because I was unhappy on the inside. Now I'm dealing with myself on levels people don't understand. I had one spiritual awakening, but now I'm in a second spiritual awakening. I didn't know. I didn't know you could have multiple ones. I thought it just was one big awakening. But I'm steady shedding egos. I'm steady shedding temptation. I'm steady shedding bad habits. Dark night of the soul. Shadow work. Deal with yourself. She's on the two key point. The dark night of the soul. That's killing your ego. That's destroying the ego. Shadow work. You working on yourself. You working with yourself on deep level. You understanding life. Most people are oblivious to what you know, being a spiritual being, or more a spiritual being having a human experience for a little while. See, I understand it. I understand it. We are more than spiritual beings having a human spirit, human experience just for a little while, not forever. Go check my comments and pull up one comment where a female said something negative about me on my channel. Go look through all my videos and show me one comment from a woman who thought negative about me on my channel. It's not happening. Because my respect goes to those who respect me. You don't respect me, I don't respect you. You throw disrespect, I'm going to throw it back. Because I'm an eye for an eye type person. No, I ain't going to let you mess me over and just pray to Jesus or God. I'm going to mess you back over, then we're going to pray together. Then we can pray together. This ram right here is just so towed up. You got animals and humans suffering. You got animals and humans suffering. Bad. Seeing a post on Facebook, a young brother that I know. He know me through my cousin. Guess what he posted yesterday? Where he ain't post. He shared a post. And this post said, I see why people commit suicide. A girl at Southern in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, a young black princess, took her own life. See, these children, they want a better life than that. And we supposed to provide a better life for them. If we live through the struggle, a hard struggle, why should our kids go through the same struggle? If I struggle and suffer in vain, and my kids got to go through the same thing, I didn't accomplish nothing in life. If my daughter got to go through the same pain and punishment I did, I feel her in life. I don't want nobody to go through what I've been through. I'm in Louisiana. Louisiana is the poorest state in America. And I live in Tallulah. Tallulah is the poorest town in Louisiana. So I live in one of the poorest places in the world. The poorest state in America, Louisiana, and the poorest town in this state, Tallulah, Louisiana. I live here. I live in one of the poorest places in the world. It don't get no worse than this. And I tried time after time after time after time to achieve. I went to 3-year college. I graduated as a certified diesel mechanic. I went to CDL training school. I went to CDL training school, got my CDLs, and drove over the road for 6 years as a truck driver. And guess what? I still get called a nothing. They still say I'm dusty. They still say I'm dirty. That remind me of Obama. When Barack Obama was a senator, they were hating on him then. Then when he became the president, they were still, he went up a notch. He went all the way to the president. Ain't no higher title than a president in the United States. And they still talked about him. No matter what you do, it's never going to be good enough for a hater. See, because a hater hate themselves. They not content with themselves. So they're going to use projection. I'm going to project my feelings and emotions off on you. Because I want you to hurt bad like I'm hurt. Like they said, hurt people hurt people. That's true. All this envy, jealous, rage, and hate has plummeted us into darkness. It has been 230 shootings, mass shootings with AK-40 with automatic weapons since the beginning of this year. See, everybody not gonna play with y'all. It is some people out here with real mental illnesses that would do something. Like that dude in New York. Though that what he did, he shot up the train. But he threw a smoke bomb in there first. And he killed as many people as he could. See, people getting back at y'all. And y'all don't understand. Y'all can mess over somebody so long, and when somebody lose it, they're going to take out whatever. When somebody lose it, they're going to take it out on innocent people. Now, let me tell you about this. I heard this the other day. A 9-year-old boy got shot 9 times. They say the guy that shot the little boy 9 times, he was after their mom and daddy. He was shooting at their mom and daddy. And they ran off and left their child. And that man shot their child 9 times. I can just go and straight and say, well, he wrong. He shouldn't have killed no child. He is wrong for killing a child. But you got to look at both sides of the coin. What did them people do to that man that made him turn to a hot wire? Don't light a match and burn something, then cry. Ain't nobody gonna come at you not for no reason. These people feel like they can mess over everybody. Everybody ain't no pushover. Some people gonna get back with you. Now take a look at all the last unit bombers. The Oklahoma City bomber. The dude that went to Cal Berkeley and graduated all of them from Princeton and all that. He went to the mountain by himself, isolated himself. But when he came back, he blew up a lot of people. See, y'all can push everybody to the tipping point. Some people hot wired, they're gonna explode. In Buffalo, I don't know what possessed the boy to do that. Just kill 9 black people. But black people gotta understand, they do it to each other. They won't unify. They won't do nothing but talk on social media. Is what you're saying on social media, is that reflecting in real life? I want to see some action in real life. Like I said, I go around waking up people in real life. A lot of people can tell you that I woke them up. I made them start thinking. But just think about how y'all treat people and the way other people feel. Everybody not gonna just let you step on their toes and just multiple times and just keep praying. Man, these people, I was talking to my friend and I told him to pray. He told me he was tired of praying. He said he was tired of praying. I know why. Because after you pray, you're going to go back to the same environment with the same people. They do the same thing. They'll mess over you, then act like they got amnesia about what they did to you. I didn't have the worst upbringing. And I didn't have the best upbringing. But I didn't learn off computers. I didn't learn off books. I learned off reality. See, us empaths, we can read body language and facial expressions. What they call your vibe. Your vibe gonna give you away. Your vibe is gonna always give you away, no matter what. And sometimes, being an empath, we can watch their action and their words and predict what they're gonna say or do next. See, but they don't know that. They're just like a thief. Don't know he a thief. A liar don't know he a liar. Uh, a H don't know they're H. The B word don't know they're a B word. Like I said, I dedicated my channel to women. They watch 100% of my content. Why shouldn't I cater my channel to them? I don't ask how no nigga feel on here. I ask, should men be more aware of female emotions? I ain't ask no man nothing on my channel. I don't ask them nothing. They don't participate in my polls. They don't communicate with me. That's fine. But you don't know my analytics. Like I told the girl, you don't know my analytics. I can hide certain views from YouTube. I can take off the views and won't nobody know how many views I have. I can shut off the comments and just allow myself to watch. A lot of people asking for my YouTube channel. People in Northeast Louisiana and people in Deep South, Baton Rouge and New Orleans. They want to come to my channel. I'm not in a popularity contest. Like I said, I seen there was one guy. He only had 5 subscribers, and he taught me about more about the matrix than anybody that had 1 million subscribers. There was one guy. He taught me about more about the matrix than people who had millions or thousands of subscribers. and that dude only had like 5 subscribers, but he was bringing that heat. That's how you catch my attention. I like to be. You gotta have to be brutally honest with me. You gotta be brutally honest with me. Like I said, you can't whoop me with no. You can't whoop me with no ruler or flash water. You gonna have to whoop me with a belt or extension cord. That's how I learn. I ain't learned when them popping me on my hand and popping me on my back. When they put that belt and that extension cord on me, then I realized. Then I got to understand and got learned the lesson. I learned my lessons the hard way. So no water down or sugar down information gonna get me. Be brutally honest about reality. If you, if you don't if you don't like something about me, let me know. Say, Swan, you too manly on your channel. I don't like how you talk to the female. I don't like what kind of man you are. Then after I receive it, I start working on myself. I work on myself. When I do stuff wrong, I don't push it to the side. I whoop my own ass sometimes. My higher self whoop my ass. My spirit guides, they whoop my ass. The universe whoop my ass. Source whoop my ass. So when I do something wrong, I get an ass whoop. And like I said, I'm not. Some people think I'm without discipline. My mama whoop me. My daddy whoop me. My aunties whoop me. My grandma whoop me. And we got whoopings at school. We got powder at school when we did something wrong. So how am I without discipline? I just got a rebel warrior spirit. I got a rebel warrior spirit on the side of me. And it can't be beat out. It can't be beat out of me. I've been fear. I've been fearless all my life. I have never been scared of anything. No man, woman, child, or beast, animal, anything. I never been scared. So it ain't no surprise the universe would choose me. Like I tell anybody, when Source called me, I ain't pick up the phone. I was already on the phone. When Source called me, I did not pick up the phone. I was already on the phone. Like I said, I'm gonna show you again. It's the book I'm reading, where I'm checking out today. I'm trying to get to understand women on a level. Like I said, they discriminate against women in media. They discriminate against women in sports. They discriminate against women in politics and many other ways they discriminate against women. I'm not ignorant of the female struggle. I'm not ignorant to the female struggle. Like I said, they discriminate against y'all in media. They discriminate against y'all in sports. They discriminate against y'all in politics. They discriminate against y'all in corporate America. I'm not ignorant of nobody's struggle. I'm not even ignorant of the black struggle. When I'm an empath, highly sensitive empath. It don't matter which group. If you in pain, I'm in pain too. When somebody pass by me hurt or talk to me hurt, I feel hurt. I feel that hurt. When somebody going through, I'm going through too. Like I said, I'm a male empath. I can read facial expression. I can read body language, and sometimes I can even read people's mind. I know when somebody have a genuine care about me. When people happy to see me, they give off a smile that can't be fake produced. When somebody really genuinely care about me, and when I come around, they give off a smile that can't be fake produced. When somebody envy me, they can't take their hate out their face. Growing up, I had low self-esteem, very low self-esteem. People put me down all the time, all my life. And I let them gaslight me to the point where I started gaslighting myself. Now I'm more sustained. I boost my own ego. I tell myself I'm in the top 98% of black people. Like I said, I'm certified diesel mechanic and a professional truck driver. I'm in the top 98% of black people already. Ain't nobody who got them two certification within 1,000 miles of me. But I'm always broke. I'm always dusting. I'm always a bum. I can dress nice every day, but I have nothing to prove to nobody. Like I said, I'm in a poor state. Louisiana is the poorest state in America. And Tallulah, Louisiana, is the poorest state, the poorest town in that state. So, like I said, I'm living in one of the poorest places in the world. Now, if I was in the city, a diesel mechanic, and have a CDL, then I'm CPR certified. Then I'm a professional photographer. Girl just walked up to me the other day and told me she wanted me to do her daughter graduation party. I can be walking down the street and people who I worked on their cars before they pull up on it, you come do my car today. I got the part. I'm not trying to outdo nobody. And when I succeed, it's not to step on anybody. When I have a new vehicle, I don't pass by people laughing. I get people a ride who I know won't steal from me. I get people a ride who I know won't steal from me. Then I'm a giver. I at least give $200 a month freely. I give $200 a month freely out in the public. And when it come back, like God said, they're gonna come back tenfold. Once you give without expecting something back, you get more. With I'm gonna tell you how I get them blessing back. With them close parking spot, discount stuff I see on sale. Uh, People giving me stuff. People even give me money back. Like I said, I can give out $200 a month, and they'll come back around $500 in unexpected blessing. I never in no relationship I ever had, I ever beat a woman into submission. I never beaten a woman I was dating into submission and make her love me. I did not hit on now one of my girlfriends ever. Cause I'm 6'2". I'm taller than most people. Why would I? I don't see why people hit women anyway. I'm trying to see what y'all get out of it. I know it don't make you feel manly. If it do, you just sit. Like I said, I don't hit them, but I know men that hit women. My granddaddy, he beat every woman he had into submission. He beat every woman he had into submission. And guess what? Ain't now one of them leave him. Now one of them left. Now that's what I'm upset about. A working decent man, he make one mistake, y'all gonna cut that whole relationship out. But if it's a male abusive and treating you like nothing, they'll stay in them type of relationship. They'll fight hard to keep them. Y'all talk to me. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm just letting y'all know. Y'all got the wrong misconception about me. I can good be a kind, loving empath. But I can also turn to a dark empath and be a low down motherfucker and do some dirty things. See, a narcissist never want you to do back to them what they do to you. Let me give you a story. One man, he beat this woman with a pipe. He knocked he broke her jawbone and knocked out one of her eyes. And law enforcement asked him. They said, what if we give her that pipe and let you bust him in his mouth and knock his eye out? Yeah, what the man said, who hit the woman with the pipe and knock her eye out. He said he wasn't gonna let nobody hit him with no pipe. He was gonna defend himself. See, you see how sick that is? He hit this one with a pipe and knocked her eye out. But if they would have locked him down in a police station and let her knock his eye out, he would have felt violent. He would have felt like the victim. This is a narcissistic society, like I made in my first 3 videos ago. Ain't not just one single female narcissist, ain't not one single male narcissist. It's a whole bunch of narcissists in this society. Because that's how the Matrix was pumping them out. Like I said, if you don't like me, don't be on my Facebook. Don't be on my Instagram. Don't come on my YouTube. Women view 100% of my content. I put 162 videos up, and I check my analytics. And women watch my channel. They view all 162 videos. They watch every minute of it. So why would I dedicate anything to a male on my channel? Like I said, why would I be reading a book like this to see how women feel? See, I don't watch. In 10 years, I only watched 2 hours of television. Cause I be in places like this, sharpening my brain skills. That's why I ain't shocked that too many came battle with me on social media. Cause I steady exercise this brain. I steady read. If I ain't read, why would I be at a library full of books. Y'all got to think about for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. When you do somebody low down and dirty, think about how you think they want to do you. So you think you can actually treat somebody low down and dirty and they would love you? I don't understand it. Ain't nobody obligated to love you if you low down. If you're not genuine in the heart, you just gonna stay single. You're gonna stay in and out of a relationship because you ain't gonna cheat one. Because your mask gonna slip. That mask gonna slip out. That's why the dating game trash, the relationship game trash. Y'all relationships last 3 days to a week. So why would I put myself in that? All I ain't been in a relationship in 4 years. Cause I figure out one thing. I'm gonna keep hurting women. And guess what? And they're gonna keep hurting me. And the cycle will gonna continue. The cycle is just gonna continue. Now I'm taking the time out to self-heal. I can have just any old woman. All I gotta do is lower my standards. All I gotta do is lower my standards. People, y'all gotta think about what y'all say and what y'all do to other people. Cause these murders not gonna stop. You mess with somebody real from the streets who really about their life, they gonna come show you. See, a lot of people be talking on Facebook, but when you come out there in the real street, the real world, you about to be a real gangster. Cause there's real wolves out there, and they sense fear. They sense fear out there. Out in front of them Arabs though, when you go walk through the ghettos, they watching. They trying to see if they sense fear, they gonna attack. If they feel like you a hoe, they gonna treat you like you a hoe. People who were raised in the street tend to be realer than people who were raised in, corporate society. Once you get into it with somebody in the streets, guess what? If they know your down dirty secrets, they gonna expose you. They gonna expose you. Then they're gonna be about that action. I was in the street game from 12 all the way till I was 27. We done sold crackheads. We done sold crackheads fake peppermints. Make them thought it was dope. We done robbed. We done broke into stuff. I done been in almost 17 shootouts. I got shot at 3 months ago by some young kids. I don't know from a can of paint. I don't even know them. I got aggravated battery charges. I've been down that road. I'm not trying to go back down that road because it's nothing. It's nothing to prove. Every time somebody get out of character, my homeboy, my classmate, my homeboy, I'm gonna say his nickname. His name Turk Day. Some boy from Madison Complex with some gangsters. All of them jump him at the store. He went back and got a gun. And he went down there and shot at them. Guess what all the gangsters did? All of them ran and hid. And the innocent boy ended up getting killed. I mean, it was 40 of y'all, and y'all stay with guns, and somebody shot two times, and all y'all disappeared and let an innocent person get killed. See, they don't understand. They violated that man when they jumped him, and he came back with the issue. You know, everybody not gonna pray to Jesus and God. Some people gonna bring you the issue. So I'm not shocked that it was 236 shootings with automatic weapons. Even last year more people got killed more than any time in any point in history. Last year more people got murdered than any period in the world. But y'all think y'all can say anything to anybody? Y'all think y'all can do anything to anybody? Some people are gonna go home and pray, and some people gonna go load their pistol and wait to catch you. Like I said, I'm gonna run it back. A man shot a 9-year-old child 9 times. He was after their parents. They ran and left the baby. See, if I was a man and somebody came shooting at me, I would have grabbed my baby and I would let them shoot me in the back, trying to get away. Or I would have fought them even with a gun and let my baby and my wife or my girlfriend get away. And I would have died for my child. See, they ran off, both of them ran off and left their child. I don't know the full story. But ain't nobody gonna come at you with that action like that unless you did something. They took somebody's money or something. Ain't nobody that just at the range to just pick somebody as a target and kill their child. These people on social media saying what they want to say. These people are in the open thinking they can do whatever they want to do. Now, if you one of them type of person and somebody bring the issue to you, don't be shocked. Why is 236 shooting with automatic weapons since January? Why the man throw the smoke bomb on the train and just kill as many people he want on the train? Why the Buffalo shooter did what he did? People are fed up. Y'all are horrible humans. Y'all think y'all good humans. Y'all horrible. That's why the girl in Southern killed herself. Everybody heart. Everybody love. Everybody this. Everybody sending their condolence. But when that girl was living, ain't nobody do nothing for her. That's why she took her life. She knew nobody was going to do nothing for her. But all the love and support, hearts, or people sharing that story, I wish this, they won't even give you a penny. Won't even give you a penny while you living. This society is cold. When I was living in Baton Rouge, it was a woman. She was sleeping on the streets with a newborn. Why would God and sweet Jesus or good people let a woman with a newborn sleep under a bridge? Sleeping under a bridge. Now, if that ain't sad, if y'all can't care for her, I know you don't care for me. These people had Cadillac Escalades, Tahoes, and whatever, and they see their family could be walking the street, and they won't even get a family member a ride. A lot of people talk how low down they kin folks are. I know this to be true, cause my kin folks relatives they low down too, but I know why they low down to me, cause I'm a chosen one. Everybody hates the chosen one for some reason. The chosen one don't even have to say nothing. The chosen one just can go around them, and they're gonna feel insecure, and they're gonna feel jealous of this chosen one present. The universe chose me. I didn't put myself in spirituality. I had a spiritual awakening, and they called my name. My name was written in stone. It was already predestined, predetermined. And if you're a chosen one, I'm gonna tell you the truth. They don't even want to see you with a penny. They don't care if you die. They don't care if you starve. They don't care if you have nowhere to live. Nothing. Because you're a threat to this matrix. You're a threat. You're a threat to what somebody call this. Somebody call this shithole. Somebody call this. I forgot. It's like the devil's playground. No, this is that what the girl said. This is Satan's kingdom of darkness, and it is the demiurge, biblically known as the devil, is the ruler of this material plane. When God cast the devil out of heaven, where did He send him? He didn't cast him down to hell. He sent him down here to earth. And guess what God said? That the devil gonna always present himself as an angel. The devil gonna present himself as an angel. So be aware of people who present themselves as an angel. Be aware of people who are, oh, ask such and such about me. Such and such know me. Your brother know me. Your auntie, such and such who you hang around know me. Don't believe them. Watch their action. Then you'll know what type of person they are. Like I said, my mama had 8 kids in the poorest state, in the poorest town. I went without a lot. Eight kids, even if they worked 2 jobs, they did not have enough money to support 8 kids. I'm the loner. I'm the black sheep. I'm the loner. I'm the runt, puppet, and the litter. Let me tell you about dogs. Hold on, let me think. You see how the mama dog do the runt? All the other puppies sucking that milk. And that run puppy sitting back. That mama don't get up. And she don't move no other puppies for that run. They just eat. But guess what? That run puppy always be the most beautiful. And that run puppy always get picked out the litter. I raised pit bulls. Man, I had a blue pit. My brother had one of the biggest pits in Tallulah. And they had babies. And every time we sold a dog, that runt got picked first. Even when I picked a dog, even when I picked a puppet, I picked that runt puppet. Because that runt puppet might be skinny and live right then. But once you start feeding them and molding them, he gonna be bigger than the other dogs. He gonna be better than the other dogs. I have been a loner. I have been a loner all my life. Everywhere I go alone. I might have my little brother with me sometime, but I've been a loner all my life. I never hung around crowds of people. I never had a whole lot of friends. That's the reason why only like 10 people, only 10 people in this whole town really know me. And that's my real friend and probably the people I do mechanic work from. Nobody else knows anything about me. Because I keep my sexual life to myself. I keep my personal life to myself. It's certain stuff about me I'm not going to put online. So you trying to figure out me through posts I make? Now to get to know somebody, you got to spend time with them. How y'all know me? Y'all never spend time with me. Not even 5 minutes. You don't know if I'm a killer or not. How you know when you ain't been around? You ain't know it. You don't know if I been to jail for rape. You don't know if I'm a certified pervert. You don't know if I'm a peeping Tom. You don't know if I'm a wine or alcoholic. You don't know if I'm a powderhead. See, because you can't know that if you ain't been around me. I keep people from around me for a reason. Because I already know they just are around you just to try to pick your weaknesses, pick you apart, decipher you. I was raised in the ghetto. 703 Jones Street projects, Stylage Apartments in Tallulah, Louisiana. It don't get no more wild, wicked, and low down than that. Like I said, don't get no more low down, wicked, or trifling than that living in a ghetto. Pack them one. Like rats. Out of a whole apartment complex of people. It probably only 1 or 2 good people in that whole apartment complex. Everything else low down. It's probably 1 or 2 women who will feed you. Then it's so many of them, people barely make it out. People barely make it out. Because most people follow their parents' patterns and still want to live in the hood or Section 8 or live off food stamps. Some people rise above it. 1 or 2 rise above it in their family. And the other family members stay stuck. They stay stagnant. Like I said, I've been to college. I done construction. I done work for city service. What else? I've been a phone repair tech. What else? I worked. My first job was at Popeye's Chicken. I was a cook, and people will wait till I was the cook to come in, get tenders. A woman pulled up to Popeye's window and asked. She said, "The Campbell boy back there, cause I like the way he do his tenders. He don't have all that bread and stuff on my tenders." Then I worked at Tail River Service. They sold rock, grain, and gravel. I used to be in a barge, cleaning barges. I used to work with a mechanic. I used to run a front end loader. and Bobcat. With my other job, I worked in Dallas. Grand Prairie, Restoration Hardware. We was unloading trailers, truck trailers. I worked in Fort Worth at a sitting service. They had one home full of males. It was on Loma Vista Drive, and I used to. They used to keep me on the clock so much. I'd be there for 3 days. I could stay on the job for 3 days and won't nobody tell me to clock out. And most of the time they ain't have nobody even come in. See me working at that group home. They taught me about mental illness. They taught me a lot about mental illness. Cause we had to read what type of medicine these people take, and we had to read their condition, motor, borderline personality, people with multiple personalities, people who really just had real mental illness. Even with them, I didn't call them. I never called them retarded. I never called them crazy. Cause if you watch them people, even them, with their disabilities, they unique. Some of them, it were two twins I was keeping. They used to get out the window. They used to get out the window. How they know how to get out the window? They'll wait till I turn my back and get out the window, but I catch them because I already know how smart they are. But I had left their job. I had left a girl at their home in Loma Vista. I left a girl at their house in Loma Vista. I went and got me something to eat because I was there 2 days in a row. And when I came back, them twins had got out the window on her. And they were way down the street in somebody else's yard. See, they smart and unique too. They have talents. They had some of them had real mental illness, but them people unique. Them people unique. I never beat not one of them. Every time I went to the store or something, I took the van. I took all of them with me. You can't mistreat people. God, universe, or source not gonna bless you if you mistreat certain type of people. Handicapped people, old people, and chosen ones. You mess with them, you gonna really get it. You gonna really get it. Now, I just want to talk to y'all with a clear head. This head ain't always filled with madness. I don't be right in my way of thinking all the time, and I don't be right the way I live life all the time. I'm far from perfect, but I'm always working on myself. I'm not never projecting hate on no one. My friend, he got a CDL now, and his little brother got a CDL. And when they asked me about how to get a CDL, and they were going to the school, whatever, they'll tell you I encouraged them. I told them they can do it. I won self-hate. I don't kill nobody's dreams, but people don't mind trying to kill mine. We got enough alcoholics. We got enough crackheads. We got enough pill poppers. We got enough coke snorters. And this society is steady producing them. I don't know now a person that just woke up one day and said, I'm gonna be a crackhead. I don't know no person that just woke up and said I'm gonna be a wino the rest of my life. See, all them crackhead and winos and drunks, they made by horrible people. People that did them some real dirty, and they can't uh, cope with reality, so they use drugs and alcohol. I don't like people who fuck you up, then come back and ask you how did you get fucked up. Them shooting, like they said, they were showing on the news. They got a little device you can clip to the bottom of your gun and turn that gun to a handgun into a semi-automatic. The FBI trying to get them kind of guns out the street, but it's too late. It's too late. It's already out there, and more people finna get gunned down. More people finna get gunned down. Watch. I'm watching everything. I'm watching. I'm watching. I'm watching the streets. I'm watching the war in Ukraine that Russia doing. Cause if they keep escalating, it gonna turn bad. Russia said if they intervene in a war, they gonna wipe Great Britain off the face of the map. They said they're gonna nuke it down. If you watch uh, History Channel, 10 Ways the World Will End, they showed you what would happen in if nuclear warfare happened. If only 10, well, first of all, they said if one nuke get loose get launched in the atmosphere, every country that got a nuke is gonna punch the nuke button. Then if the nuclear blast don't kill us, the planet gonna be in nuclear winter for 100 years. It's gonna be raining toxic poison. The sun ain't gonna even be able to shine. It's gonna be the doomsday preppers. They gonna live, but what's gonna happen to the majority of masses of people? What about World War III breakout and the army and the law enforcement have to go over there overseas and stuff and fight? Who gonna make the American? Who gonna stop the American citizens from murdering each other? Who gonna make the American citizens stop murder? They already murdering each other with the law enforcement. Who gonna stop that when the army and the policemen have to go and defend this country? See, Mel Gibson made a movie called Apocalypto, and I think it's somewhere true. Cause uh we are at the end of this matrix, and the matrix gonna reset itself. It has to. Cause ain't gonna be no source energy. Our source players taking all their power back. Ain't gonna be no source energy to run a matrix. And why they so envying and want to kill a source player, a chosen one? If all us left the game, it wouldn't be no matrix. If you killed out all source players, this whole it wouldn't be no Earth. The whole game just would shut down. The matrix been ciphering energy off us since we was a child. Every time we fell in deep depression and anxiety, there was the matrix using our energy. I don't know if Russia bluffing, but they say they're gonna use their laser beam and they're gonna use nuclear warfare. See, people in America know Russians off their rocket movie. But if you know real Russians, like I said, I worked at the Green Home in Fort Worth on Loma Vista, on Loma Vista Drive. And there was a Russian in there. It was a Russian in there. He won't bother nobody. But if you came with that drama, he gonna pop you. The Russians, by the time they turn 7 or 8 years old, they already war ready. I don't think they bluffing. I don't think they bluffing about using a nuclear weapon at all. I believe they'll let one go. The United States did it when they bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki, Japan. And there was new nuclear bombs. The new nuclear bombs 40 times more dangerous than the one they dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. One of them things, cities gonna be lost. See, I keep my eye on everything. Everybody gonna die. Everybody who ain't got one of them underground survival bunkers gonna die. Cause they said they gonna blow Great Britain off the face of this map. And I believe them. I believe them. Cause I ain't never seen no Russian that could be bluffed. I don't know what to say. But this world is going crazy. Even in my town, they run up on each other, blowing each other heads out. I'm a chosen one. I don't have to fight. I'm a sword player. I don't have to fight. It been the same recurring war, poverty, and famine continuously since ancient times. Been the same war, poverty, and famine. Most of those wars because of male ego. I heard even with the Ukraine-Russian situation, I heard Russia wanted to take over their land so they can get close to one of them countries that broke free from Russian authoritarianship. Then I heard another story. They said that Putin warned the Ukraine soldiers stop killing Russian men, and so they can get their wives. They were killing Russian men so they can get their wives, and Putin warned them. Now they mobilized. They ready to take over that thing. And you see how big Russia is to Ukraine. They say Russia losing. I don't believe they even sent half of their troops. I don't believe Russia sent none of their special forces. They sent none of they haven't sent nothing. What I'm trying to get people to understand. Don't do nothing. Like I said, for every action, there's an opposite and equal reaction. So now they getting bombed on because they were killing Russian men for their wives. Let me tell you another story. I seen this on History Channel. The name, it was called The Hatefields versus the McCoys. The Hatefields versus McCoys on History Channel. They slaughtered generations of each other family members over a pig at a fair. I'm talking about they slaughtered generations of each other family members over one pig at the fair. I'm talking about they were actually murdering each other. The McCoys got a little 12-year-old boy and told him to go refer a message to the Hatfield, the Hayfield. That little 12-year-old boy went and he gave them that message. What the McCoy said. Guess what they did to the little boy? They hung him. They hung him. Some people say don't shoot the messenger. Some people get rid of the messenger too. The same little 12-year-old boy that the McCoy sent to send one of them messages to the Hayfield. Some little boy told them what they said. They snatched the little boy up and hung him off a tree. So sometimes the messenger gets shot. Sometimes in war, innocent people get killed. Casualties of war. Now look at the Russian war in Ukraine. They ain't just killing soldiers. They done bomb hospitals. They done bomb churches. No telling how many innocent women, men, and children got murdered. When they dropped their bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, Japan. It were people that had nothing to do with it. It were innocent men, women, and children that had nothing to do with government politics. Had nothing to do with the bombing of Pearl Harbor. And they suffered one of the most tragic deaths you can ever. Because I can't even imagine how you feel dying after a nuclear bomb explosion. See, innocent people get hurt in war. See, y'all, people try to fix the war once it starts. Now it's too late. Y'all got to fix whatever escalating. They seen this was escalating since 2013. United States and China should have intervened then and made them come to an agreement. But now y'all want to do tariffs and embargoes and blockage on services and goods when y'all could have stopped that situation altogether. When somebody coming for blood, ain't no negotiation. Like that dude from New York that threw that smoke bomb and killed them people. When somebody coming to draw blood, they coming for blood. Ain't no peace agreement. Ain't no negotiation. Same thing in the streets. When the Negro come to shoot up your house, why your wife, kids, and grandma in there? Just because you brought them to your house. If you run from you do something in the street, the real streets, not the Facebook street. If you do something to the real streets and run home, they gonna follow you home. That trouble gonna follow you home. Then they'll put that pain off on your whole family. Yeah, if you know you did something in the streets, stay in the streets. By you running home, you putting your whole family in danger. Your whole family, your whole household in danger now. Leave people alone. Leave people alone. If people ugly, if they dumb, if they stupid, if they don't dress well, if they don't have much, what they got to do with you? Leave people alone. Leave people alone. Cause they gunning y'all down. The 236 uh shootings with automatic weapons let me know. People at the tipping point. They can't take no more. And y'all gonna mess with a hot wire. Y'all gonna light a firecracker. Like them people who ran off and left their 9-year-old boy that got shot 9 times. They messed with a hot wire and they didn't know it. And it cost them their child life. Yeah, that man going to jail. Yeah, he going to jail. But they'll never get their son back. And I bet they feel bad. But like I said, if that was my child, I would at least attack the shooter and let my baby and my wife live. But he had to be a coward just running off and leave his child. Somebody jumped out on my brother with guns. They had extended clips and drums. And I was right there. And I stood my ground. And I told them they were going to have to kill me behind my brother. And they ain't do nothing. All I'm saying, know who and what the fuck you messing with. Just because a person quiet don't mean he won't flash out. See, let me tell you about a quiet person. You can be bullying a quiet person, but in their head, they thinking of ways to get rid of you. Remind me of that show, that movie called Revenge of the Nerds. The jocks were doing all that to the nerds. We're treating them like nothing. But when them nerds start using their mental power, when the nerds start using their brain, they messed over the jocks. The movie called Revenge of the Nerds. The nerds messed over the jocks. Them football players and stars with their mental power. Messed over the jocks badly. But in the very beginning of that movie, the jocks were running over the nerds. But when the nerds got their revenge, they got it. Like somebody said, revenge is a dish best served cold. Revenge is a dish best served cold. So if you scoop low, what about somebody stoop lower than you? What about somebody you do something low down? What about somebody come back to you do something more low down than you did to them? Now I'm just ranting. I didn't touch 2 or 3 subjects because I feel like they need to be heard. If these, hold on. These coward men, they need to keep their hands on women too. Now, if I see a coward man that I don't see fighting nobody, if I see him fighting a woman and I know he a coward, I'm gonna run him. I'm gonna run him. But if it's somebody who is an anybody fighter, somebody who will fight anybody, and they beating up their girlfriend, I ain't gonna do nothing. Cause I know he'll anybody fight, he gonna get to fight me. Everybody call the police. But if it's a man that ain't never fought no woman a day of his life, and he out there fighting a woman, I'm gonna run him. But like I said, when anybody fighters fighting a woman, why would I do that? And soon, if I help a woman, if a woman getting beat, and I go over there and help that woman, I help that woman, and I start getting the best of that man, guess what that woman gonna do? That woman gonna start helping that man. Then when the police come, she gonna side with her abuser, even though I came over there to help her. Both of them gonna point their finger at me. Then I'm gonna go to jail. See what I'm saying? Everybody want to use projection these days. Like Michael Jackson said, the man in the mirror. He was confronting the right one. When Michael Jackson said the man in the mirror, he was asking him to change his ways. He was talking about himself. Because the change got to happen within. Like I said, it's self-love first. Self-love. Then you can go out and love. If you don't love yourself, you're not going to love your partner. Because there ain't no way how. Ain't no way possible. You love yourself. If you hate yourself, you're going to love somebody else. Now you're going to put that hurt and hate back off on other people. Hurt people. Just true. See, I'm an empath. I know this all too well. Everybody see the empath loving, caring, smiling nature. But to them, that's a sign of weakness. Narcissists see that as vulnerability. You vulnerable. You too nice. You gonna let him or her get away with anything. See, the narcissist always watching. The male and female are narcissists. They always watching. Now, that's all people do. Projection. Ain't nobody doing the inner work. See, when it comes down to people can't go into counseling, therapists, psychologists, or getting life coaching, they don't do it. People in regular society, they run from counselors. They run from therapists. You know why? Because they don't want nobody to tell them the real version of themselves. Them counselors and therapists, they not people on the street. And psychologists. They're going to let you know if you evil and nasty. They're going to let you know there's you. That ain't nobody else. You can go to real counselors, therapists, and psychologists and run their reverse psychology. You can't go to them and do that. You can't go to a judge and run reverse psychology on no judge. See, he done skilled, he done went to school, he skilled, he trained. Then he deal with sociopaths, psychopaths, narcissists, and just plain low down people all the time. So it's hard to run manipulation on highly intelligent people. It's hard to run manipulation on highly intelligent people. That's why they run from counselors. That's why they run from therapists. And that's why they run for psychologists. Because they're going to know. They give 200 assessments. And they're going to keep questioning you. They're going to bag you into a corner until you tell on yourself. They'll bag you in it. Like Kevin Samuels was. He just was bagging them in a corner and making them tell on themselves. Them counselors and therapists and stuff, they already know what questions to ask a person. And they know if you're being genuine with them. People are running from help. when I feel like I'm not in my right mind, I go get help. These other people, they don't go get help because they don't think nothing wrong with them. They don't think nothing wrong with their kids standing in front of an Arab store, 30 and 40 up. They don't think it's, nothing wrong with the kids just blowing each other heads off every day. They don't think nothing wrong with them kids not having money or having a future for themselves. Our children need money, love, and support. Now, if y'all not even doing that for your own child, your own children, your own seed, y'all can't love me. Because when I leave here, I'm going to pass by the Arab store. It's boys out there 12, 13, 14, and 15 years old. Already on ecstasy. Already smoking weed. Already drinking. Who them kids belong to? They somebody kids. They belong to somebody. And if y'all don't even care about them, I know you're not going to care about me. Y'all don't even care about your own kids. Right? The Bible said the evil. Hold on, let me get it. I got to go to it, y'all. Hold on. So I won't misquote. So I won't misquote it. Okay, here you go. It's James, the 3rd chapter, 16 verse. For where envy and strife is there. Oh, no, that's the. I can look it on my phone. Give me a sec. Now, it said, I forgot what chapter, but it said the evil man and the evil woman leave their inheritance nothing. I don't believe everything in the Bible, but the Bible do got a lot of good stuff. God said the evil man and the evil woman leave their inheritance, their children and grandchildren, nothing. And that's what I'm saying. Let me make sure I quoted it right. Give me a sec. I'm looking it up because I don't want to misquote nobody. I don't want to misquote nobody. I'm trying to see if I can find it. Give me a second. I'm finna run it back with y'all. I can't find it. I can't find it. But it was in the Bible. I seen somebody said it on the YouTube. It said the evil woman and man leave their inheritance nothing. That's what I've been seeing in my community. That's what I see in Tallulah, Louisiana. The evil men and evil women not leaving their kids nothing. And these kids out here got to survive on their own. At 12 years old. At 12 years old, they know their mama ain't gonna do nothing for them. They know their dad ain't gonna do nothing for them. They know nobody in the streets gonna do nothing for them. That's a sad way to live. Like I said, a boy I was familiar with. We smoked a couple of times. He a cool dude. He don't bother nobody. But he shared a post of a young person said they see why people commit suicide. And a girl in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, just killed herself 3 weeks ago. That's a serious issue. The youth don't want to live. They should have the best and brightest future. Their future should be better than mine. They should have something to look forward to. They should have something to live for. But if the people that birth you don't even care about you, how can you care about other strangers in the world? Like I said, I'm paid by the Arabs though. They're gonna be 40 of them up there. Some of them is their fault because they ain't want to go to college or school or get a job. But what about them 12 and 13 years old and 14-year-old up there on ecstasy? Let me tell you about this town, Tallulah, Louisiana. See, I used to hustle when I was young. Then when I got me a career, I left it alone. You can get a 60-pack of ecstasy pills and a couple ounces of powder cocaine. And in this town, it'll be gone in 3 days. Might be gone in 2. They were showing on that Geographic channel how they were smuggling drugs over to the United States on submarines floating underwater, man-made submarines, not the ones that the military have, just ones that can store drugs and float to the shore. It'd be thousands of pounds of cocaine in them submarines. And once it get to America, all of it be gone in 2 weeks. Another submarine gonna be on the way. That's America drug of choice, uh, cocaine, powder cocaine. That's America uh, drug of choice. Because a submarine can come with thousands, almost millions of pounds of powder cocaine. And the drug enforcement will tell you that will be gone in like 2 weeks. We have a lot of problems and a lot of issues. I want to be part of the solution because I was part of the problem before. I did a lot of things I regret in my life, but I didn't know better. I didn't have nobody to tell me what was right or wrong. I had a dad, but he was off on the Navy ship. He was off on the Navy ship. So I had to teach myself. I had to learn the hard way through reality. I was locked up in 404 and I was locked up in the DC here in Tallulah. And that was almost 15 years ago, and I haven't been back. I haven't been back. I have not caught one charge. But if I was 22, 23 years old, I didn't care about catching no charge. I didn't have no future. I didn't have no career. I can do that. You think I'm just throw my 3 year. I had to go to 3 year college and do 2 summer schools to become a certified diesel mechanic. I had to go to truck driving school to become a truck driver. You think I'm just gonna throw all that away? There was a lot of late nights. People don't understand when you succeed. They just see the success. They don't see the late nights. They don't see the studying. They don't know I sacrificed 2 summers just to go to summer school so I can graduate early. All they care about if they thinking if you're doing better than them or not. Me doing better than you is not looking down on you. I've been there before. I walked. I walked years before I got a car. When I turned 18, my parents, they did not have no vehicle for me. When I graduated high school, they didn't have no vehicle for me. The first vehicle I ever had, I bought it myself. I bought it from a white guy. I was working, I had $1,500 and I bought it. Then I bought the car. But I didn't get insurance and I didn't have a license. So I ended up spending $2,000 worth of tickets to the courts from not having, license and insurance. So now I'm older. I got my license. I got insurance. I have title, whatever. But I spent $2,000 just because I wanted to ride. $2,000 worth of tickets, no driver license, no insurance. Why would I be 35 making the same mistakes I made in my 20s? Yeah, I see them at the library. I'm here reading books. That's what I do on my spare time. I read books. I don't have time to be just staring down nobody's Facebook page. Because if you watch somebody too long, you're going to get jealous. If I go on somebody's page that got more than me, who are doing better than me, and if I comes to just go down their profile looking at their success, guess what? I might get jealous. If you that jealous of a person, take your eyes and your attention off that person and focus on yourself. If you could take 3 minutes to be in somebody else's business, you could take 5 minutes to get your life together. Everybody, everybody I know who calls somebody a crackhead, they be on drugs themselves. Everybody that calls somebody the H word, the female, the H word, they be a H themselves. Everybody I heard call somebody a B word, they be a B themselves. A powder head, laugh at somebody else on powder. I don't get it. Y'all really do need a mirror. I go live on Facebook. I go live on here. Because I'm not hiding anything. I have nothing I am shameful of. I never raped nobody. I never killed nobody. I stole before. Shit. When I was younger, what you gonna do? You ain't got no job. You ain't got no income. And you mostly gotta survive out here. What you gonna do? You gonna steal. I never raped, like I said, I never raped a woman. I never raped a child. I never beat a child. I never beat on a woman. But y'all call me many other things. Like I said, my mom got 8 kids. Y'all, and I don't hang around not one of them. I've been in the long range. I've been lonely. We used to walk to school. I let them go way in front of me. Everybody go way in front of me, and I walk by myself. I had a leg brace on just like Forrest Gump had in Forrest Gump movie. I had one of them. My leg had got broke wrestling with one of my brothers. I had a brace on like Forrest Gump, just on one leg, and they used to run off and leave me just because they can run and I couldn't run because I had surgery. I ain't call them back. I ain't asked them not to run off and leave me. I just kept walking. That's crazy. I'm not looking to connect with nobody from the internet world. I never seen y'all a day of my life. Well, I seen some people from our Facebook in real life, but majority of the people, I don't know you. Why would I try to bond or make a relationship with somebody I never seen before? From people I never interacted with, not even 5 minutes. But they can say they know me, what I like to eat, how I lay. Do I lay on my stomach or my back when I sleep? Since you know me, do I like tall or short girls? Do I like pizza or do I like tacos? Hmm. What kind of earphones I like? Do I like JBL or Scud Candy? They know so much. They know so much about a person that never been around them. I'm trying to see how y'all know so much about me. And y'all way up in New York and Syracuse and Baltimore and West Philadelphia. Y'all know nothing about me because now one of y'all ever been around me. Y'all never hung around me. Y'all never gave me nothing. I never asked y'all for nothing. I've been alone all my life. And when people see me in the street, they wave. A guy, he stopped me and talked to me. He said, "Man, you always be by yourself. I respect it ever since I've seen you since you were a youth. You been by yourself." See, I don't trust people already. I'm already hyper vigilant. I'm already watching people. They don't already know. So many people that mess over me. I'm already watching people. So I already know you're gonna steal from me. I already know you're gonna do something fake. I'm watching you. I've been I've been dealing with black folks uh, all my life. I knew when I was 12 years old that these people were low down. You could just see what they do to each other in reality. They mess each other over bad, and they have no remorse on how they do each other. They killed Mark D. They killed KJ. Them, them the only two I ever followed behind. They murdered. Let me tell you this. Uh, I got a cousin in prison right now. I got a cousin in Louisiana State Prison right now. Guess what he did? He killed my other cousin. So my first cousin in jail for killing my second cousin, hanging with some more niggas. And after he did that, he killed my other cousin. The boys he was shooting for or fighting for, they turned state evidence on him. So that made him a flying monkey. Now I got a cousin in jail. Then I got a cousin that's in a grave. But my cousin who killed my other cousin, like I was trying to tell him, this stuff passed down through genetics. On my daddy's side of the family, every male on my daddy's side of the family been to prison for almost up to 80% of their life. Every male on my daddy's side of the family been to jail for murder, robbery, rape, being peeping toms. See, the Lord had his hand on me. I know the Lord looked after me because he made me different. Because they can't get no low down than what they do. People love them. And they'll come up, they'll hit you up, knock you upside your head. And you won't have to do nothing to them. They'll rob you. They'll do anything. See, me, I'm different. I'm cut from a different cloth. I ain't gonna mess over nobody unless they mess over me. But them niggas cutthroat. On my daddy's side of the family, they cutthroat. They don't mind messing over nobody. And they stay in prison. That's what passed down through genetics. And I almost caught it. Because I could have been just like them. All of them got every male on my daddy's side of the family. All of them got at least 2 felonies. Ain't no goddamn good person got no damn 2 felonies. Anybody can make a mistake and catch 1 felony. Good people. You can steal $500 or somebody's money, and that's a felony. I don't know why you get a felony behind that, but that's a felony. So a good person can catch a felony. But these people got 2 felonies, 3 felonies. It's passed down through their genetic. They granddaddy, my granddaddy, he was a low down motherfucker. He was low down. So it ain't no surprise his seeds will turn out like that. Ain't no shocker to me. Ain't no shocker to me that his seeds would turn out like that. I was watching a show on TV. A boy, he never knew his father. He never knew his father at all. And his daddy was in jail. Guess what? He ended up meeting his daddy for the first time in jail. He ended up meeting his daddy for the first time in jail. On the same chart, same murder chart. See, that's passed down through genetic. That was passed down through the genetic. Even though the father wasn't there to influence the child at all, he still carried the same blood. His daddy was a murderer. His daddy did not teach him to murder. Guess what? When he got grown, he was a murderer because it was in his genetics. I can sit here and run y'all a million stories. If you a good human being, be a good human being. I never seen a smiling person. I never seen nobody with a real smile on their face go around doing low down stuff. I never seen a happy person do low down stuff or mistreat nobody. I be looking at faces. I don't see nobody smiling no more. 1,000 cars can pass by me, and you probably only see one person generally smiling. It done got harder. Like they said, only 10 people. Them bankers, central bankers, they pick the president, and they got to sit up so all the money can come back to them. Just like 10 people running the world. Them bankers, they getting richer and richer, filthy rich. And now the middle class got to work harder and harder to survive. when these people got more than enough money to live. They got billions of dollars. Now the middle class got, that what Dave Ike said, the middle class got to work harder to try to survive just so a few bankers can be super billionaires. So they can be super billionaires. So people can have to sleep on the street. They got all this money. Look at all the people living on the street. Look at all the people in the homeless shelters. You can't share none of that wealth. If you got 30 billion and you gave people a billion, how would it hurt you? You never seen a U-Haul behind a hearse. You can't take nothing with you. I never seen a U-Haul behind a hearse. You can chase that all your life. You can chase materialism, but once you leave, it's over. You done hoard all that wealth just so it can go back to somebody else. It's enough land, like somebody said, it's enough land for everybody and every American citizen to at least have 4 acres of land. It's enough land for everybody on earth to have a piece of land on their own. They print out enough money so everybody should have money. So we got to tackle these situations head on. One thing lead to another. I'm more concerned. My biggest concern is about them young people, 12, 13, and 15-year-olds standing on them corners. And my other biggest concern is about them children that they steady pump into them psych wards. I've been to a psych ward before. Just a visit. I ain't been in and out. But even if I did go one map. But I was dating a tech that worked there. And it was thousands of little small children. These children have been raped. They have been beat. They have been choked. And these kids, younger than you can ever imagine. I just can imagine the mental and emotional abuse a child has went through. I'm just wondering if y'all can do that to children, knowing they innocent, knowing they vulnerable. You don't care what you'll do to me. Y'all know them children innocent and vulnerable. They cannot defend themselves. Why y'all beating on them? Why y'all choking them? Why y'all raping them? Now law enforcement, it got better about child sex trafficking and stuff like that. And the FBI started cracking down. But imagine what them children have to go through. Their whole life getting moved around from house to house, city to city, getting raped by different men every time. Child sex trafficking. Take care of your kids. Watch your kids. Because if somebody kidnap my daughter, I'm going to follow them to the edge of the earth. I'm going to hunt them down till I find them. How's children, you got to look at one part, how's children getting abducted and sex trafficked? Where are their parents? I ain't gonna be long, but just think about how you treat somebody and think about the consequences and reaction. Because some people pray about it and give it to the Lord, and some people come back for revenge. Some people come back for the issue, and I hope you can pay the debt. And I'm gonna end this with y'all. Peace.